Hey guys, what's going on? It's G69. I ain't talked to you in a while. Actually, I'm making this vid right here for Antonio Ardondo, I think his name is. Antonio Ardondo. Anyway, wanted to know. I'll just jump right over into it. Wanted to know how to. I mean, his probably don't look like this, but he wanted to know how to. Went straight out the box, how to get the Troy. GNP. It's GNP and made by SOCOM gear. And Mad Bull. Anyway, he wanted to know how I guess to just regular wire it up and get it going. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First thing you do, okay, it is wired to the back. Mine was already wired to Dean's. Okay. You got these two little plugs right here. Which I know you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Them two little caps. One here, one here. Alright, what you're going to do is you're going to turn them. Not turn them. You're going to pop them out like this. Before you turn them when you put them back in. But just like this, you're just going to pop them out. Get them out, the best way you can. Maybe turn them a little bit, but just... they're a little hard to get out, and it's a pain in the butt, and that's why I don't like... That's why I was like, I was kind of hesitant on doing this vid. To me, they're hard to get out. They're very hard to get out. So, we'll see how long it takes me to get them out. This other one will probably pop right out. I don't know. See how hard they are to get out? Okay, so I'm going to take a pair of pliers. That's why I had these on hand. Gerber suspension. You can get them pretty cheap with great pliers. Okay. Grab your pliers and go ahead and just get these bad boys out. Don't worry about messing them up or none of that crap like that. Just go ahead and yank them out of it. You just gotta turn it a little bit because it locks in there. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta make sure you turn it just a little bit. Okay, now your battery is right here and right here. Well, mine is. Because what you want to look for when you go to e-bike, this is for everybody. When you go to e-bike, okay, you'll see, like, say you buy a gun, or you're looking at a gun or anything like that, you need help with a gun. Okay, look at the gun and look underneath that of what other people have also purchased, and that'll give you, that'll give you a little helping hand right there. Also purchased with this gun. A lot of that is me. A lot of that, really, honest to God, a lot of that is from guns I've purchased and other things that I purchased with the gun, because I go back and look and I'm like, damn, that's what I ordered. That's crazy. Anyway, so not all of it's me. No. Anyway, okay. So to take your back plate off, you bend it down. I mean your stock. What the fuck I'm talking about, a back plate? Your stock. You just bend that down like that, and you're gonna pull up like this. Now, okay, that's the way this crane stock is. It also does pop off the back. But the back, don't do nothing with the back. I don't know. Some people I've seen them done some weird shit, drill it out or whatever. And I may with my Dremel, if I get one for Christmas. That's the only thing I'm hoping for to get for Christmas from my family is a Dremel, or from my mom. Hold on, it's 420. 420, what's up? Anyway, so don't do anything right there. Alright. You can take this rubber pad off of this too and everything. So, but, no. Just leave it how it is. Alright. Put that to the side. Now, here's where Dean's is. Okay? Mine came wired to Dean's. With a male Dean's. There it is. And if you don't know how to wire, I can do a video for you on that too. I really don't wire all my stuff to Dean's. I just leave them how they are pretty much. But I can make a vid for you on it. Absolutely. I'm electronic. I know how to, electronic. I'm an electrician. I know how to do it. But I have never wired Deans. I've never wired Deans to a gun. I've never really needed to. I've actually bought guns that are already wired to Deans. So, just to be honest with you. Okay, now you're probably wondering, now this is the hard part. This is the part you're figuring out, how the hell do I get my battery in my gun? Alright, so all this is a GMP battery. I ordered this a little bit later on because this was about a $45 battery, so. It is GMP, damn, on this, I don't know, I guess I gotta flip it this way on here. I don't know what the fuck way to flip it. 2500 milliamp LiPo, okay? 8.4 nunchuck. The reason they call it nunchuck? Nunchuck. That'll plug into your 7.4, or actually, this will plug in. This one plugs into the, yeah, it plugs into the 7.4 on your LiPo charger. Now this is the female Deans. You can see how much better of a connection that is than regular little Tamiya connectors or Tamiya, whatever, Tamiya connectors. All right. They snap right in there. Alright, now to get it back in, take your little T thing, and I'll show you something. That's the reason I love this gun. Now you got your numbers on the back right here. This is as real as it can get, man. I'm telling you, this gun's so badass. Anyway, pull your Dean's wire out like this, okay? Run it through here, your little T-shaped thing. And put it like that right there. Right? I got a damn pair of nut sacks on there. Yeah, I know. J69 Airhard crew, baby. This is how I review. Alright. So, do you see how it's on there? Alright. That's just for now. Now what we're going to do is take the battery and put one side in there like this. And put the other side. Don't stick it too far down yet. And then put the other side. And make sure that they're not really tight so they got some room to move. These are about, I'll pull it out again. These are about as big as you can get them in there because these batteries really swell up. Not all LiPos swell humongous, but every LiPo battery swells some. You're probably wondering what's wrong with my face. Well, I shot my face out. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Nah, I picked at it. I had a big pimple in it. Big blackhead in it. But anyway, yeah, that's about as big as you can fit in those. I did have another 7.4, just 2,000 milliamp battery, and I had to buy a connector to make it from Dean's to Tamiya, and I was like, man, or Tamiya, whatever. And I was like, man, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the battery that already had it on there because I wanted a bigger milliamp battery, but they didn't have a bigger milliamp nunchuck battery that was not already wired to Dean, so I just went ahead and went and bought one that was wired to Dean's. I was like, hell yeah. Even though the gun came with it to where you can wire any battery to Dean's because it got extra things in there. Anyway, what you're going to do, you're going to push it on down. And I'll let you take the little charger part, stick that in there too as well. And then you're going to run this through there as well too, like this. Sorry my video's so long, guys. I like to rant and rave all the time. Alright? So there you go. There's your setup. Try to make sure them are kind of even right there at the bottom. Alright, now back over here. I wish I had zoom and all that right here, and I could hit a button and zoom it and all that. And we'll get to that later, and we will get one. Alright, you're going to just plug it in. Make sure your motor ain't going off automatically. Make sure it is on safe. Make sure your magazine is ejected. Make sure the BBs are cleared out of the chamber. And you're just going to feed it right back in like this. Make sure none of the cords are getting clamped down. Make sure they stay coiled up. Okay? Make sure you stay coiled up. Now, see how I got the battery in there now? Alright? Now basically all you're going to do now is take the stock. Remember how we took it off now? When you come off like that, you pull down on it. Not push in, you pull down. And to put it on, you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to go ahead and want to wedge it open like that. You're going to do everything you can to fit it on there just like this. And guide it down like that. And just as simple as pie. Push your batteries back up in there. And there you go. Okay, I haven't put the caps back in yet, but... And with that battery in it, plus, well, you know, you can tell I've changed a lot of stuff on this gun. Very, very bright, very bright. CQB, but I mean, you can use it for field very easily. Okay, but let me show you how to get these back in there. Now, you want to make sure, you really wanted to make sure when you took them out which one went where, but since I know how they go, I know how they go. It's kind of like, you'll figure it out. The fatter side goes in there, you'll see. And it just goes in there and it locks in like that. This one, sometimes you got to turn them in a little bit, but not really. This one should go right back in the same way, as long as you got the battery in the right position. I mean, sometimes it's a little difficult, see, like I'm having right now. That's why I'm not a huge fan of crane stocks unless I'm just using a crane stock for the crane stock. I usually don't rear wire my guns, but it's a good thing to do sometimes. And there it is, okay? Just like that, your pieces are in there. And what that's basically going to do is keep the battery from coming out of there or anything like that. And make sure when you're doing your stock back and forth like that, you always hold it up like this because you don't want to scratch the inside of that as bad as like that is right there. But that's it, bud. And if you need any more help, let me know. These are off of Air Splat. They're the zombie rails. I got the AIM Tactical, and then the AIM Tactical rail mount, and then the e-Vike scope on there. Anyway, with that, guys, peace out. That's 12 minutes. And I also got the ICS grip on there, and then I've got a tight bore barrel in there as well. I think it's 247 millimeter or something like that. Anyway, if you need some more help, comment, tell me, and I'll do whatever I can, man. I mean, that's basically all there is to it. Oh, also, well, I've got this quick detach GMP. Quick detach GMP sling grip. So you just throw it on there, boom, that is ready to go. Anyway, there it is. Lock, stock, and barrel. Alright, hope you enjoy it, man. Peace.